It embodies how European and Western colonizers treated indigenous people globally. The general view of the locals: you are humanoid, you look like a human, you are essentially an animal, you are not a human. I kill animals, not people. So the genocide of Jews is not just about humans. Jews are the children of God, the chosen people, a special race. He can't even be treated equally. If you dare to treat Jews equal to other races, you are anti-Semitism.
Not to mention, you dare to try to criticize.
Then you are even more anti-rightist. You do not support all actions of Jewish people. The actions of Jewish people here do not refer to ordinary Jewish people, but refer to the country of Israel. The behavior of the government of this country is anti-rightism. You don't support Netanyahu. You don't support the bomb that drops on the hospital. You dare to say that this is wrong. You are anti-rightism. This is a huge baby-style monster born out of an unfair and unjust order. There's a disgustingly outrageous behavior on display before the world, behaving irrationally and unnecessarily confusing. Some say why they have money, power, and military strength. Corporations can control the media. Capital can control the public's voice. You want to voice, you can freely voice, you are free. Job is gone. Do you want to think freely? I don't want this kind of freedom. This rule just came. All of this did not happen today. It did not appear today. It has been going on for a long time. It has been ongoing for a long time in a large scale. All of these are abnormal. It's perverted in itself.
Various structures of politics and economics.
Enough. As a distorted response to a social phenomenon, let's take a simple example. There have been large-scale oil dumping incidents in European history. What is the cause of this anti-European incident? What are the structural reasons behind the political economy? Jews often mention that in European history they often worked as merchants and usurers. And what's even more important is that in medieval Europe, they usually, in many countries, of course, it's a special role. Help them collect taxes under the king and nobles. Help them to do business. So what problem do they have? For ordinary people, they feel that the money has been taken by the Jews, but in fact, that money didn't necessarily all go into the pockets of the Jews themselves. Quite a bit went in the direction of the nobility and the king. Flattery and extravagant promises. When the nobles and the king exploit the surplus from the people through the hands of the Jews, this is the public's. His mood is up. After being up, Jews like to amass wealth and fatten the sheep, but they have no political rights. Safeguard measures were thus pushed forward as scapegoats, resulting in cyclical occurrences. The undulating parade wave. If those interested in so-called quantitative historical research look at the economic cycles of the countries where these oil rejection waves occur, maybe you'll find some more interesting content if you look at the political cycle. Therefore, constructing Jews into a demonized race and simply denying this anti-Semitism is undoubtedly wrong. The operation of a friend. Then, the New York Times quoted several of my Weibo posts saying that Shin Yi had Israel's behavior in the Gaza Strip is actually comparable to that of the Nazis. It's nothing more than implying that I am anti-Semitic. I'm sorry, I have no interest in anti-Semitism. From beginning to end, I saw many jokes on the internet saying that what Hitler did was right after this incident. And some people even formed those jokes. Originally, I didn't eliminate all these people. I left a few so you would understand why I did it. This practice is wrong, whether ethically, morally, or politically.